Aging is inevitable, but the way people treat you in old age is not. Have you ever seen an elderly person who commands deep respect, whose words are valued and whose presence is cherished? These individuals exude wisdom, confidence, and a lifetime of experiences that make others seek their guidance. On the other hand, have you seen older individuals who are dismissed, ignored, or even treated as burdens? The difference lies not in luck, but in how they have lived their lives, the values they have upheld, and the way they have carried themselves over the years. Respect in old age is not simply given, it is earned through a lifetime of actions, mindset, and the relationships we build. Many people believe that aging automatically leads to a decline in relevance, but that is not true. Those who maintain their dignity, self-respect, and influence are the ones who have cultivated resilience, emotional intelligence, and a sense of purpose throughout their lives. In this video, we will uncover the key principles that ensure you age with strength and grace. These are not just theoretical ideas, they are practical lessons derived from years of research in geriatric psychology and health. Aging well is not about chasing youth, but about embracing wisdom and maintaining a life of value and respect. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Strength is a statement, not just a physical trait. There is an undeniable truth about human psychology. People instinctively respect those who appear strong and capable. Strength in old age is not about lifting heavy weights or running marathons. It's about maintaining mobility, endurance, and resilience. The moment you allow yourself to become physically weak, you send a subconscious message to the world that you are fragile and dependent. But when you cultivate strength, you project confidence, independence, and vitality. Strength is more than just a physical attribute. It is a statement about how you approach life. It signals resilience, discipline, and a commitment to living fully. Whether you realize it or not, your physical presence influences how others perceive you, and more importantly, how you perceive yourself. A strong body supports a strong mind, and together they create a foundation for a fulfilling and independent life, even in old age. Aging inevitably brings physical changes, but many of the declines associated with growing older are not simply due to age itself. They are the result of inactivity. One of the most common issues that older adults face is sarcopenia, a gradual loss of muscle mass that can begin as early as your 30s and accelerate after 60. If left unchecked, sarcopenia leads to decreased mobility, higher risk of falls, and a loss of independence. However, research has consistently shown that this decline is not inevitable. Studies indicate that even light resistance training can significantly slow the process of muscle loss. A study from Harvard Medical School found that seniors who engaged in strength training at least twice a week experienced better mobility, reduced risk of falls, and greater independence. Another study, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, found that older adults who maintained strength and balance training had lower rates of hospitalization and required less assistance with daily activities. The message is clear: strength training is not just for athletes. It is a necessity for anyone who wants to remain self-sufficient and active in later years. I once had a patient, Mr. Thompson, a retired firefighter who at 75 was still physically active. He wasn't a bodybuilder, but he walked daily, did light resistance training, and maintained excellent posture. The result? When he entered a room, people noticed. His family respected him, his community valued his presence, and even younger men sought his advice. Why? Because he exuded vitality and control over his own body. In contrast, I have seen many individuals of the same age who, due to neglecting their health, became frail and dependent. One such individual, Mr. Lewis, had spent years leading a sedentary lifestyle. He rarely exercised, consumed a diet lacking in protein, and did not prioritize mobility. By his late 70s, he struggled with basic movements, required assistance for daily tasks, and suffered from frequent falls. His quality of life diminished, not because of his age, but because he had not taken proactive steps to maintain his strength. These two men, only a few years apart, had vastly different experiences in their later years. The difference was not genetics, it was their lifestyle choices. Mr. Thompson demonstrated that strength in old age is not about extraordinary feats of fitness. It is about consistency, discipline, and the willingness to take care of one's body. Beyond the physical benefits, strength training has profound psychological advantages. Studies show that regular exercise improves mood, reduces symptoms of depression, and enhances cognitive function. Strength training, in particular, has been linked to increased self-esteem and confidence. When you feel strong, you act strong. Your movements become more purposeful, your posture improves, and you carry yourself with greater assurance. Moreover, physical strength often translates into mental and emotional resilience. Facing challenges in life, whether they are physical or emotional, becomes easier when you have cultivated discipline and endurance through strength training. The ability to push through physical discomfort during exercise builds a mindset of perseverance, which is crucial for overcoming difficulties in other aspects of life. Building and maintaining strength does not require an intense gym routine. Simple, consistent efforts can make a significant difference. Here are practical steps that anyone can incorporate into their daily routine. 1. Daily movement. The simplest way to maintain mobility is to stay active. Walking for at least 30 minutes a day improves cardiovascular health, strengthens muscles, and enhances overall endurance. If possible, incorporate inclines or stairs to engage different muscle groups. 2. Strength training. Strength training does not mean heavy lifting. Using resistance bands, light weights, or even body weight exercises such as squats and push-ups can help maintain muscle mass. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions per week, focusing on all major muscle groups. 3. Balance exercises. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury among older adults, but they are largely preventable. Practicing balance exercises such as Tai Chi or yoga improves stability and coordination. Standing on one leg for a few seconds, walking heel to toe, or performing controlled movements can significantly enhance balance. 4. Nutrition diet plays a crucial role in maintaining muscle mass. Older adults often do not consume enough protein, which is essential for muscle repair and growth. Incorporate high-quality protein sources such as lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, and plant-based proteins like beans and lentils. Additionally, ensure adequate intake of vitamins D and B12, which support bone and muscle health. Number 5! Rest and recovery strength is not just about exertion, it is also about recovery. Sleep is essential for muscle repair, and getting 7 to 9 hours of quality rest each night supports overall well-being. Hydration is equally important, as muscles function best when properly hydrated. 6. Stay consistent. The key to maintaining strength is consistency. Even small efforts done regularly yield tremendous benefits over time. Strength is built gradually, and maintaining it requires ongoing commitment. Find activities you enjoy, incorporate movement into daily routines, and make strength building a lifelong practice. Strength is not just a physical trait. It is a statement of who you are and how you choose to live your life. It is a declaration of resilience, independence, and vitality. By prioritizing strength, you communicate to yourself and the world that you are capable, confident, and prepared to live fully at any age. Aging does not have to mean weakness. With the right mindset and habits, you can maintain strength, mobility, and confidence throughout your later years. The choice is yours. Will you let time dictate your physical state, or will you take control and make strength a defining part of your journey? Chapter 2. The power of confident and clear communication. Your voice is your authority. The way you speak influences how others perceive you. If you speak hesitantly, mumble, or ramble, people will tune out. In contrast, confidence in speech signals intelligence, experience, and wisdom. It draws listeners in and establishes your credibility. The ability to communicate with clarity and conviction is an invaluable skill, particularly as we age. It ensures that our knowledge, stories, and wisdom are effectively shared with younger generations who might otherwise dismiss them. Developing a strong, authoritative voice is not about being loud or overbearing. It is about clarity, composure, and confidence. Here are some essential techniques to enhance your communication skills. Clarity over verbosity. Avoid excessive wordiness. Get to the point without unnecessary filler words like, or like. These diminish the power of your speech and make you seem unsure. Instead, use precise language that conveys your message effectively. Lower pitch and slow pacing. A calm, deliberate tone commands attention. People naturally associate lower-pitched voices with authority. Speaking too quickly can make you seem nervous, while speaking too slowly may bore your audience. Find a balanced, steady pace that allows your words to sink in. Avoid nostalgia-based conversation. It's natural to reminisce about the past, but dwelling on how things used to be better can alienate younger listeners. They respect wisdom, but not endless comparisons to the past. Instead of lamenting changes, share insights about how past experiences shaped your understanding of the present. Connect the past to the future in a way that provides value. Use strong body language. Non-verbal cues play a crucial role in communication. Maintain eye contact, stand or sit with good posture, and use hand gestures to emphasize key points. These elements reinforce your spoken words and demonstrate confidence. Pause for emphasis. Silence can be powerful. A well-placed pause gives the listener time to absorb what you are saying and makes your message more impactful. Avoid filling every moment with speech. Allow space for your words to resonate. Know your audience. Tailor your speech to the listener. Whether you are speaking to a group of peers, younger individuals, or professionals, adjust your language and tone accordingly. Engage your audience with relevant examples and insights that matter to them. Practice active listening. Great communicators are also great listeners. By listening attentively to others, you build rapport and gain valuable insights into how to respond effectively. This makes your own words more meaningful and respected. Frame your stories wisely. Personal anecdotes can be powerful tools for communication. However, they must be relevant and structured well. Instead of merely recounting events, extract lessons or universal truths that your listeners can relate to. Keep stories concise and engaging. Mrs. Alvarez, an 80-year-old retired professor, had mastered the art of confident and clear communication. Despite never raising her voice, when she spoke, people listened. She structured her thoughts well, made relevant observations, and contributed meaningful insights. Her speech was deliberate and free from excessive nostalgia. Instead of lamenting how things had changed, she connected her experiences with the present in a way that engaged younger generations. In contrast, another individual in her social group often mumbled complaints about how things were better in the past. His words, though perhaps filled with wisdom, were often dismissed because of his tone and negative framing. Instead of inspiring others, he created distance. The difference was clear. Mrs. Alvarez commanded respect because she communicated effectively. She understood that authority comes not from merely having experience, but from sharing it in a way that is accessible and compelling. Her ability to adapt her communication style ensured that her voice remained influential. As we age, we may encounter challenges in communication. These could include physical barriers, such as hearing difficulties or a weakening voice, as well as psychological barriers, such as self-doubt or fear of being ignored. Overcoming these obstacles requires intentional effort. Strengthen your voice. Vocal exercises can help maintain clarity and volume. Simple exercises like reading aloud, humming, or practicing diaphragmatic breathing can improve vocal strength. Stay engaged with new forms of communication. The world is evolving, and so is the way people communicate. Social media, podcasts, and video calls have become essential tools for conversation. Embracing these technologies can help you stay relevant and connected. Seek feedback. Ask trusted friends or family members for feedback on your communication style. They can help identify areas where you might improve. Practice public speaking. Whether through community groups, religious gatherings, or online forums, engaging in public speaking can boost confidence. The more you practice, the more comfortable you become with speaking in front of others. Manage nervousness. Even experienced speakers feel nervous at times. Breathing exercises, preparation, and positive self-talk can help reduce anxiety and enhance performance. Developing confident communication skills does more than just enhance conversations. It strengthens relationships, builds credibility, and ensures that your voice continues to be heard and valued. Influence. When you speak with authority, people are more likely to take your advice seriously. Connection. Clear communication fosters deeper connections with family, friends, and the community. Legacy. The way you share your wisdom will shape how future generations remember and learn from you. The power of confident and clear communication cannot be overstated. It is the bridge between knowledge and influence, experience and wisdom. By refining your speech, eliminating distractions, and delivering messages with clarity and authority, you ensure that your voice remains a source of insight and guidance. Remember, communication is not just about what you say, it is about how you say it. Speak with confidence, clarity, and conviction, and the world will listen. Chapter 3, Bitterness destroys respect, gratitude builds it. Nothing repels people faster than an old person filled with resentment. Complaining about life, missed opportunities, or younger generations makes people avoid you rather than respect you. Bitterness isolates, gratitude attracts. When we hold on to bitterness, it consumes our thoughts and emotions, creating a negative energy that others can sense. People, whether young or old, are naturally drawn to warmth, wisdom, and kindness. However, when an individual clings to past grievances, their presence becomes draining rather than uplifting. Bitterness not only alienates others, but also takes a toll on physical and mental health, leading to increased stress, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system. Many older adults fall into the trap of bitterness without realizing it. They dwell on their regrets, blame society for their misfortunes, and fail to see the beauty in the present moment. When they constantly express frustration about how things used to be better, or criticize the younger generation, they create a wall between themselves and others. People start to see them as difficult rather than wise, further deepening their isolation. Furthermore, bitterness can distort one's perception of reality. It can cause a person to believe that life has been unfair to them, that they have been cheated, or that others owe them something. This mindset fosters a sense of entitlement that further alienates them from their loved ones. But bitterness is not an inevitable part of aging. It is a choice. And just as one can choose to be bitter, one can also choose to embrace gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what was lost to what remains. Instead of lamenting past opportunities, focus on sharing wisdom, enjoying relationships, and appreciating life's simple joys. When you cultivate gratitude, you begin to see life through a different lens. You recognize the blessings that still surround you, from the laughter of grandchildren to the warmth of the sun on your skin. Instead of dwelling on what you no longer have, you cherish the experiences and memories that have shaped you. Gratitude is not just a mental exercise, it is a way of life. It influences the way we speak, the way we interact with others, and the way we carry ourselves. A grateful person naturally attracts respect and admiration because they exude contentment and inner peace. Others enjoy their company because they radiate positivity and an appreciation for life. Practicing gratitude also has profound effects on health. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude experience lower levels of stress, better sleep, and improved overall well-being. Gratitude fosters emotional resilience, allowing individuals to navigate life's challenges with grace rather than resentment. One of the simplest ways to cultivate gratitude is through reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to acknowledge something you are grateful for. It could be a small act of kindness, a beautiful moment in nature, or simply the ability to wake up and experience another day. Keeping a gratitude journal can also be a powerful tool to remind yourself of the goodness that exists in your life. Another effective practice is expressing appreciation to others. A simple thank you can strengthen relationships and foster a deeper connection with those around you. Whether it's thanking a friend for their presence in your life, a family member for their support, or even a stranger for a kind gesture, verbalizing gratitude enhances both your well-being and that of others. A 92-year-old Buddhist monk once told me, "The secret to being respected in old age is to keep your heart light. A heavy heart filled with regret pushes people away. A light heart filled with gratitude draws them in." This wisdom is a reminder that our emotional state influences the way others perceive us. The monk had spent his life practicing mindfulness, compassion, and gratitude. Despite his age, people flocked to him, eager to learn from his wisdom and be in his presence. His secret was simple. He had let go of bitterness and embraced gratitude. His life was not without hardship. He had experienced loss, pain, and moments of deep sorrow. Yet, he chose to see these experiences as lessons rather than burdens. He believed that every challenge carried a gift, a deeper understanding of life, a stronger connection to others, or a newfound appreciation for the present moment. In his monastery, he often encouraged his students to reflect on their blessings rather than their misfortunes. He taught that every breath was a gift, every sunrise a new beginning. He reminded them that suffering was not something to be avoided, but rather an opportunity to grow and develop wisdom. If you want to be respected in old age, start by examining your own thoughts and emotions. Do you hold on to past grievances? Do you spend more time complaining about what is wrong rather than appreciating what is right? These small mental habits shape the way people see you. Instead of dwelling on disappointments, focus on the present. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's gardening, painting, or spending time with loved ones. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Offer kindness and wisdom freely without expecting anything in return. Remember that respect is not demanded. It is earned through the way we live. A grateful heart invites connection, warmth, and admiration. In contrast, a bitter heart repels others and leads to loneliness. So choose gratitude. Choose lightness over heaviness. Choose joy over resentment, because in the end, the way you carry yourself in your later years will determine how others remember you, not as someone who was burdened by bitterness, but as someone who inspired with gratitude. Chapter 4. Stay competent. Stay relevant. Aging does not mean irrelevance. The moment you stop learning, adapting, and engaging with the world, people will stop seeking your advice. The modern world is changing rapidly with new technologies, shifting societal norms, and evolving knowledge bases. To remain an active and respected member of your community, you must stay competent and relevant. Lifelong learning is the key to staying engaged and maintaining a sense of purpose. It helps keep your mind sharp, prevents cognitive decline, and fosters a connection with the world around you. Here are some essential ways to keep learning. 1. Stay updated. Knowledge is constantly evolving. What was relevant a decade ago may no longer be applicable today. To ensure you remain well-informed and able to contribute meaningfully to discussions, consider these steps. Read books. Choose books on a variety of topics, including history, science, philosophy, and current events. Reading expands your understanding and keeps your mind active. Follow current events. Keep up with the news through reliable sources. Understanding global and local affairs helps you engage in conversations and offer informed opinions. Engage in discussions. Join book clubs, community groups, or online forums. Conversations with diverse individuals expose you to different perspectives and ideas. 2. Embrace technology. Many older adults resist technology out of fear or frustration. However, learning to use technology can open doors to new opportunities, keep you connected with loved ones, and enhance your daily life. Here's how to integrate technology into your routine. Learn how to use smartphones. Smartphones are powerful tools that provide instant access to information, communication, and entertainment. Start with basic functions like messaging, emails, and video calls, then gradually explore more features. Use social media wisely. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn help you stay connected with family, friends, and professional networks. They also provide access to educational content and online communities. Navigate the internet effectively. The internet is a vast resource for learning. Online courses, educational videos, and digital libraries can enhance your knowledge in any field of interest. 3. Teach what you know. One of the most powerful ways to stay relevant is to share your wisdom and experiences with others. Teaching allows you to contribute to society while reinforcing your own knowledge. Here's how you can pass on your expertise. Mentor younger generations, whether in your field of work, a hobby, or life experiences. Guiding younger individuals helps them grow while keeping you engaged and valued. Write and publish. Share your knowledge through blogs, articles, or even books. Writing is an excellent way to document your insights and leave a lasting legacy. Offer community workshops. Local libraries, senior centres, and schools often welcome experienced individuals to teach workshops on various topics. To illustrate the power of staying competent and relevant, let's look at the inspiring story of Dr. James Patterson. Dr. Patterson was a highly respected surgeon for over 4 decades. When he retired at 75, he initially enjoyed his free time, but soon felt disconnected from the medical field and his younger colleagues. He realised that if he didn't adapt, his knowledge and skills would soon become obsolete. At the age of 80, he decided to embrace technology. With the help of his grandson, he learned how to use social media platforms like YouTube and Twitter. Instead of allowing his experience to fade into the past, he created an online presence where he shared medical insights, career advice, and personal stories from his years in surgery. His videos gained traction, attracting young medical students and professionals eager to learn from his vast experience. Dr. Patterson became a sought-after mentor, offering guidance in ways he never imagined. Rather than becoming irrelevant, he redefined his role in the medical community and found a renewed sense of purpose. If you want to follow in Dr. Patterson's footsteps and ensure your relevance as you age, here are some practical steps. 1. Develop a growth mindset. A fixed mindset leads to stagnation, while a growth mindset fosters adaptability. Believe that you can learn new skills at any age. Challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and embrace new experiences. 2. Build a learning routine. Set aside time each day or week to learn something new. Whether it's reading an article, watching an educational video, or attending a workshop, consistent learning keeps your mind active and engaged. 3. Network and engage with others. Attend community events, lectures, and seminars. Join online groups related to your interests or profession. Participate in discussions and share your insights. 4. Stay physically and mentally active. Exercise regularly to keep your body and mind in peak condition. Engage in cognitive activities like puzzles, chess, or learning a new language. Practice mindfulness and meditation to enhance focus and clarity. 5. Leverage technology for learning. Explore online learning platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or Khan Academy. Listen to podcasts on topics of interest. Watch TED Talks and other educational content on YouTube. 6. Volunteer and give back. Contributing to society keeps you engaged and provides a sense of fulfillment. Consider volunteering for organizations that align with your interests and expertise. Staying competent and relevant as you age is not about holding on to the past, but embracing the present and future. By continuously learning, adapting to new technologies, and sharing your knowledge, you can remain a valuable and respected member of society. Patterson's story proves that age is not a barrier to relevance. It is a testament to the wisdom and experience that can guide future generations. The world needs your insights, your stories, and your expertise. Stay engaged, stay curious, and most importantly, stay relevant. Chapter 5. Independence is the ultimate symbol of respect. Independence is one of the most admired qualities in a person, regardless of age. It signifies strength, resilience, and self-sufficiency. When people see someone maintaining their independence, even in the face of challenges, they naturally respect and look up to them. Conversely, excessive dependence can create the perception of being a burden, which can lead to diminished respect and autonomy. For older adults, maintaining independence is not just about pride, it is about living with dignity and purpose. Many individuals fear aging, not because of the physical changes it brings, but because they worry about losing control over their own lives. However, with the right mindset and habits, one can continue to live independently for many years, commanding respect from family, friends, and society. Self-reliance fosters confidence, self-esteem, and a sense of accomplishment. It allows people to make their own choices, control their destiny, and contribute meaningfully to their communities. Independence is not about refusing help when needed, but about making conscious efforts to manage one's life proactively. Ways to maintain independence. 1. Manage your own finances. Staying in control of your money is essential for maintaining independence. Financial literacy ensures that you make informed decisions about savings, investments, and daily expenses. Budgeting wisely prevents dependency on others and safeguards against financial exploitation. Using online banking and financial planning tools can provide convenience while allowing autonomy. 2. Stay socially active. Social connections are crucial for mental and emotional well-being. Engaging in clubs, community activities, and volunteer work helps maintain independence while fostering meaningful relationships. Regular social interactions can prevent isolation, boost cognitive function, and provide a support network without becoming overly dependent on a single person. Being active in community events can also position you as a mentor or role model. further strengthening your sense of self-worth. Number 3, prioritize mobility and physical health. Staying active is one of the most important factors in maintaining independence. Regular exercise helps keep the body strong and capable of performing daily tasks without excessive assistance. If mobility challenges arise, using assistive devices like walkers or canes should be seen as tools for maintaining independence rather than signs of weakness. Keeping up with medical checkups and treatments ensures long-term wellness and the ability to continue daily routines without major disruptions. 4, continue learning and adapting. Independence is not just physical, it's also intellectual. Staying curious and open to new experiences keeps the mind sharp and adaptable. Learning new technologies, hobbies, or even a new language can enhance self-sufficiency and provide a sense of accomplishment. Those who continue learning are often seen as vibrant and capable, reinforcing their image as independent individuals. 5, make decisions for yourself. Taking control of your own decisions, whether it's about health, lifestyle, or daily activities, reinforces autonomy. Setting up legal documents like living wills or power of attorney arrangements ensures that your wishes are respected without unnecessary dependence on others. Maintaining decision-making power over personal matters keeps one's sense of dignity intact. Eleanor, a 78-year-old widow, exemplifies the power of independence. After losing her husband, many expected her to rely on her children for daily support. However, Eleanor chose to continue managing her household, driving herself to appointments and participating in local community events. She maintained her finances, cooked her meals, and even travelled to see friends in other states. Her independence had a profound impact on those around her. Her grandchildren admired her. They saw her as strong and capable, rather than fragile and dependent. Her ability to keep up with them, share stories, and offer wisdom made her an inspirational figure in their lives. Her neighbours sought her advice. Rather than seeing her as someone who needed help, they respected her experience and often asked for her opinions on community matters. Her sense of purpose remained strong. Because she maintained an active lifestyle, she never felt lonely or irrelevant. She was always engaged, constantly learning, and full of life. Eleanor's story is a testament to the fact that independence fosters respect. By choosing to remain self-sufficient, she preserved her dignity and commanded admiration from those around her. While striving for independence, challenges may arise, including physical limitations, financial concerns, and societal expectations. However, these obstacles can be managed with the right strategies. Health issues. Staying proactive with healthcare, engaging in rehabilitation programs, and utilizing assistive technologies can help maintain autonomy despite medical conditions. Financial constraints, budgeting, seeking professional financial advice, and exploring senior-friendly financial programs can help sustain self-reliance. Societal attitudes. Some cultures or family dynamics encourage dependency in older age. Challenging these norms by demonstrating capability can shift perspectives and reinforce independence. Independence is not about isolation. It is about taking responsibility for one's life while maintaining meaningful connections. When you demonstrate the ability to care for yourself, make decisions, and contribute to society, people respect you for your resilience and wisdom. By prioritizing self-sufficiency in financial matters, social engagement, mobility, learning, and decision-making, older adults can continue to live fulfilling lives on their own terms. Eleanor's story serves as a shining example of how independence is not just a personal victory, but also a source of admiration and respect from those around us. In the end, the greatest gift one can give oneself is the ability to live with dignity and purpose. Independence is not just a means of self-respect, it is the ultimate symbol of how others perceive and honor you. Respect in old age is not automatic, it is earned. It is not merely a product of age, but the culmination of how one has lived, how one continues to grow, and how one chooses to engage with the world. True respect is not demanded. It is given by those who recognize the strength, wisdom, and grace with which a person has carried themselves throughout their life. Aging is not about fading into the background. It is about embracing a new role as a mentor, a source of wisdom, and a guiding presence for younger generations. It is about showing resilience in the face of challenges, maintaining curiosity, and adapting to change. Those who command respect in old age are not necessarily the ones who have lived without hardship, but those who have navigated life's ups and downs with dignity, patience, and a willingness to keep learning. The choice is yours. Will you step into this stage of life with wisdom, grace, and strength, or will you let time dictate your worth? If you found this video valuable, leave a comment below, like and subscribe to Golden Years Balance. Share your thoughts. What lesson resonated most with you? Let's create a community of wisdom and strength together.